Well, howdy there, partners, ladies and gentlemen. Little audio test. Welcome to UWF Frontier. Our second PLE of UWF Season 2. As you know, this is our first returning PLE from last season. Obviously, if you remember last season's Frontier event, it was a blast. It was. But tonight, we're going to try to top that. And we're kicking off with the UWF International Championship. The champion, Omega Outlaw Brody, myself, going one-on-one with the Nightmare for the title. Long ass intro, but anyways, let's kick things off good.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Wrestling International Championship.
And here's the champion himself, the UWF International Champion, Omega Outlaw Brody. Ready for another title defense here tonight at Frontier. Obviously, this man has history here at this event last season, becoming the first ever winner of the first ever Saloon Heist Brawl match, and becoming the first holder of the Golden Star Briefcase. This cash-in didn't go so well, failing to cash in at Deadly Graveyard, but ever since then, he ended up winning the national championship at Casino Bash. He's been a fighting champion ever since. Shut up Logan Paul at Overdrive. And now tonight he faces a man who ironically challenged for that title at that same event where Brody failed to cash in that briefcase. The Nightmare. Nightmare been attacking Omega Outlaw for the last several episodes. But last episode, Brody managed to put Nightmare in his place right before this big show here tonight by pinning him in that mixed tag match that involved a Kanye and Singularity as well, which we'll see those two go at it for the Women's Championship later on tonight. And here's the challenger himself, the smug bastard known as the Nightmare. He attacked the Omega Outlaw back in episode 5. Then went on vacation but then attacked Brody from behind again and knocked him out cold after his return from vacation. Minion, what is going on? Welcome to Frontier. You, my friend, have a big match yourself later on tonight. Phoenix Corporation set to go up against the Hedgehog, Sonic and Shadow in a big tag team match later tonight. I understand, Minion. But right now, it's all about focusing on our first match tonight before the International Championship. The Nightmare taking on the champion Omega Outlaw Brody. These two have crossed paths before outside of UWF. But it's been a while since these two faced off, so there's definitely no love lost between these two.
Introducing the challenger from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Nightmare! And his opponent from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Universal Wrestling International Champion, the Omega Outlaw Brody!
As Minion describes Brody, he describes him as Big Match Brody. This is in fact a big match here tonight to open up Frontier. Can the Omega Outlaw manage to retain again, or will the Nightmare in Brody's reign in fact a Nightmare? And it looks like we're starting with some chain wrestling between these two. Interesting. Here we go. Welcome to Frontier. And Brody pushing Nightmare into the corner. And no cheap shot from the Nightmare. And now in the center of the ring, these two rivals go. Nightmare managing to break out. And a swinging neck breaker from the challenger. Nightmare with a springboard senton. Cover, only a 1 count. And now, Nightmare has Brody's head trapping legs and elbows from the Nightmare. Couple dodges. And the challenger looking strong to begin this match. Falcon Arrow. And now the Nightmare with an arm bar. And a rope break saves the champ. Nightmare misses with that single drop kick, and now that allowing the champion to recover a little. And now Brody, a little devil's guess. Wondering what Stephanie Vaquer might be seeing Brody do her move. Of course, Sing Lady also does that move. I mean, probably a few other people as well, but here that I don't know of. But anyways, Nightmare trying to reverse, but Brody once again arranging to find a way to get out the Nightmare's shit. And now, Brody into the corner and a roundhouse kick from the Nightmare. Nightmare telling Brody that his reign is done for. But we know Omega Outlaw, he never gives up. The back body drop from the champion. And now the two getting up. Brody with the reversal on Nightmare. And now the champion trying to mount a comeback right here. Brody's fired up. And now winding up the Nightmare. Spear from the champion. And now perhaps looking to put the Nightmare away. Outlaws trail. Cover. The Nightmare kicks out. Now Brody once again with another one. Another Devil's Kiss, whatever he calls that thing. I still have not come up for a name for Brody, for Omega Outlaw's Devil's Kiss. Nor Singularities for that matter. And now the Nightmare seems like he's back in, trying to get back in control of this match. As we enter the ringside area. Here at Frontier. Now the Nightmare on top of the ropes. Omega Outlaw getting up. Splash from the top turnbuckle from the Nightmare. The crowd is booing the Nightmare right now. But he gives two shits about what they think. And now, oh, a Superman punch, or a Nightmare punch, as you might want to call it, to Brody. And now the champion stunned at ringside. And I don't think the Nightmare gives two fucks. And now he's dragging Brody back into the ring. And now, perhaps, lining up the end. Once again, misses that springboard drop. Kick. Night Terror from the Nightmare. Cover over the Avenue champion. Brody kicks out. Now Nightmare sending Brody into the ropes. Bass was looking for another Night Terror, but Brody moved out the way. Outlaw's Edge. Omega Outlaw ain't done. Snap suplex. And now, oh, springboard splash in the corner. The Omega Outlaw fire up right now. And now, what is Brody thinking? Uh-oh, another Outlaw's Edge. The Omega Outlaw fired up right now. Now jabs to the Nightmare. Wind it up. Bionic elbow. And now working on the hand of the Nightmare. And now, Nightmare. Hold on, another Night Terror to Omega Outlaw. Cover, that might be it. Oh my God, Brody kicks out again. The champion showing his resiliency. This crowd in shock that Brody managed to kick out again. But they love it. Nightmare with a springboard clothesline. Now going back up to the top turnbuckle. Omega Outlaw getting up. Double axe handle. Miss. Spear. Another spear from the Omega Outlaw. And now he ain't done yet. And another Outlaw's Trail. Cover. Brody retains. What a way to kick off Frontier. What a match. The Nightmare, he put up one hell of a fight. Definitely more so that he did against Malachi McFly back last season at Deadly Graveyard. But still wasn't enough to win the International Championship. The Omega Outlaw retains the title, and the championship reign continues. Like you said, Minion, big match, Brody, and he just delivered one right there.
Here is your winner,
And still.
International Champion, the Omega Outlaw Brody.
What a way to open Frontier. But up next, we got No Holds Barred. As Sharon Valentine is set to go one-on-one with the leader of the Bad Girls, Catherine Jones.
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring, the hardcore icon, Sharon Valentine.
Sharon obviously beat Madison last episode. That win made her get to pick the match type for this match right here. And she decided to choose No Holds Barred against Catherine here tonight. Reason why Sharon chose No Holds Barred? Simple reason. Listen, she knows that she is crazy. But No Holds Barred matches, or any extreme match for that matter, she fits right in. It's her wheelhouse. She feels right at home in these kinds of matchups.
And her opponent, representing the Bad Girls, from Providence, Rhode Island, Catherine Jones!
But never count Catherine out. Especially here at Frontier. Because if those that don't remember or do, I don't know. Last season, of course, at this time, at the show, Catherine was still the UWF Women's Champion at this show, managing to retain that title, I believe, if I remember, against Zarya last season. But now, no longer, she has that title. Obviously, that now belongs to Singularity. But tonight, Catherine enters this No Holds Barred match. Obviously, this is not her first time competing in an extreme match like this. She took on Rhea Ripley in a street fight at Aftershock last season, losing the title there. And I believe also taking on Olivia in a No Holds Barred match last season at the Bash at the North Pole. So, Catherine's familiar with No Holds Barred matches. But she's up against a newcomer, Sharon, who's been Very impressive. So this match right here is going to be a good old-fashioned veteran versus newcomer match. Right here. No love lost between these two. But they're both crowd fan favorites, so the crowd here at Frontier are going to be very mixed about this match. And here we go. Catherine versus Sharon. Sharon with the takedown on Catherine. You do not want to underestimate any of these two women. Sharon's already proven herself here early this season as a newcomer, picking up, of course, a big win against another newcomer, Jaden Wild, who's of course the newest member of the Bad Girls at Overdrive. Of course, caught Catherine's attention in the first place. Well, Sharon actually called out Catherine on the Danger Zone after Overdrive, after Sharon beat Jaden. So that's pretty much how we got here, but there's been some other stuff as well. Anyways, Sharon, with a submission hold on Catherine. And now, nice reversal from Catherine. And now we're heading out to ringside. And man, there's gonna be a lot of no holds barred here tonight. A lot of extreme stuff. Cause not only we have this match right here tonight, that's going on right now, but later tonight is of course the Saloon Heist Brawl match. 30 minutes of just pure extreme chaos. To determine who holds the Golden Star briefcase. Clothesline from Sharon, and then of course that ain't it, because we also have a Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match for the Hardcore Championship as well. So we have a lot of hardcore stuff here tonight at Frontier. Now Catherine with a lariat clothesline to Sharon. Cover, is that enough? No, Sharon kicks out. Now Sharon with the reversal on Catherine, and oh! Nice move from Sharon, is that enough? No, Catherine kicks out. Sharon fired up in the corner. Now Catherine, was looking for a GTS on Sharon, but no, and now Catherine, look for, I think, some sort of axe handle. Whoa, Sharon, planting Catherine face first on the ring mat. Sharon fired up right now. And now, body drop from Catherine. And now Sharon up on the top rope. Double axe handle. I don't think Sharon's done. Oh, Catherine with a DDT reversal. Cover. Sharon kicking out. But what reversal from Catherine. She definitely needed that. Well, there's a kick again. That might be it for Catherine. Cover. Catherine managing the kick out. And now Sharon elbow drop to Catherine. Catherine with the reversal on Sharon. Now what is Catherine thinking right here? Throwing Sharon across the ring. Catherine, fire up! Heading out the ringside to grab a weapon. Oh, a kendo stick. Sharon moved out the way, however. Putting Catherine in the corner. Now Sharon. Oh, a Hurricane Rana! That might be it! Cover! Sharon with a huge victory over Catherine. Wow! Sharon is on a roll! Ever since losing her debut match, she has just been unstoppable. Who in the hell is going to be able to stop this woman? But wait, Catherine is looking at Sharon. She's back up. They're looking at Sharon. Catherine's extending her arm out to Sharon, offering a handshake. And Catherine extends her arm, and they shake hands, and Catherine raises Sharon's arm in respect. Good sportsmanship from Catherine. She may have lost this match, but she's giving her respect to the newcomer. What a win for Sharon, and what a moment here at Frontier. But up next, Tag Team Championships are on the line.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Universal Wrestling and Tag Team Championship.
I really need to fix Priest and Ripley's entrance. But anyways, besides that, Priest and Ripley, obviously, they've been on a magical reign, but that reign could easily come to an end here tonight. Demolition showed up a few episodes ago, attacked Ripley and Priest backstage, and then, obviously, of course, the episode after Demolition destroyed their mostly machine guns, Priest and Ripley decided to give Demolition this title match here tonight. And then last episode, we had 6-person tag between the Judgment Day, of course, Priest Ripley, and Void Monarch against Axe Smash and Crush. And Demolition won thanks to, because Rhea Ripley got pinned. And now, Demolition, with all the momentum in the world, entering this tag team match, may have the champs right where they want them. But we've seen Priest and Ripley battle the odds before. Remember, they're the ones that dethroned Bowser and Eggman for these titles. So you know they ain't gonna give up so easily. What is up, Spooky? Wow! Oh my god, thank you very much, Spooky. Prime? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But anyways, introduction.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 542 pounds, Axe and Smash
Once again, Spooky, thank you for the subscription with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. But anyways, tag titles on the line. Priest starting the match against Axe. And here we go. Tag titles on the line here at Frontier as Axe sends Priest into the corner and immediately tagging in Smash and Demolition already go to work on Priest. No Phantom Monarch out here for Priest to Ripley, and same thing applies to Crush for Demolition. Teddy Long has banned all 3 men from ringside for this tag title match. The Judgment Day, I think Priest and Ripley wanted it that way. Anyway, so they know that they can do it on their own without no one at ringside. Because to them, that is the new Judgment Day norm. The original Judgment Day norm would always been someone at ringside or potential interference. Priest and Ripley, they want to do things on their terms. No interference, no help. Only when needed. Like in that 3-on-3 last episode when they needed Monarch as their teammate. And now Smash just destroying Priest right now. Challenge is off to a dominant start here. And remember the key thing. If Priest and Ripley lose this match and lose the tag titles, I repeat, they do not get a rematch clause. That was the deal they made last season with the GM at the time. If they lose the tag titles, they do not get a rematch. Due to the fact that Rhea Ripley is one of the members of this tag team. And this is primarily a men's tag team division. Speaking of Rhea, she's tagged in for the first time here tonight. Obviously Ripley here, also a former UWF Women's Champion here. And Season 1 Women's MVP as well. She just throws Smash into the corner and just shrugs her shoulder off like it's nothing. Now Ripley showing up for power against Smash. And now sending the big guy back towards her. Now a headbutt to Smash. But now the big guy getting up and taking down Ripley. Ripley's gotta be cautious because she does not want the same thing that happened in that 6-person tag happen again. Cloud, what is up? You missed your match. No problem, but just to quickly recap, it was a good match. Catherine came close, but Sharon was dominant for most of the match and picked up the win. But then Catherine, after the match, extended her hand out to Sharon and gave Sharon her respect. So Catherine, giving do where it is, and giving Sharon her respect. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And now Rhea with the reversal on Smash, and now sending Smash into the corner, and now tagging in Damien. Nice tag team cohesion from the UWF Tag Team Champions. Now Priest with those educated combos that he doesn't 2. No more in real life. And now, Priest on the attack on Smash. Elevated Flatliner from the new voice actor of the Hood. Yeah, I had to throw that in there. There. Sense of still shocked that he voices him in that game in Rivals. Anyways, now Smash sending Priest into the corner. Smash fired up. Demolition's been dominating most of this match, but Priest and Ripley trying to mount a comeback here. And now Smash taking down Priest right there. And now, what does Demolition have in store? Smash sending Priest into the corner, and now, what is Smash thinking? Some sort of like torture rack or something? I don't know. And Smash just dominating Priest right now. Priest is exhausted pretty much. But now sending Smash into the corner. Cheap shot from Rhea Ripley. Axe tagged in, and now Rhea tagged back into the match. And Axe greeting Ripley with her axe handle smash. We'll see. Well, it seems like Rhea ain't gonna give up. Clotheslines. Duck over. Missile single leg. Drop kick. Ripley fire up. Roundhouse kick from the former women's champion. And now, Rhea Ripley, frog splash. And now, he's looking for perhaps a headbutt into a Razor's Edge. But Axe managing to reverse. Ripley reversing that. Wait a minute. Riptide! Cover! Smash with the breakup save! And now Axe sending Ripley back into her corner. And now Axe with the reversal again on Rhea Ripley. And a headbutt from Axe. And now what is he looking for? Look here, drops that double axe handle on Mommy. But Ripley managing to save it. And now, Priest fired up Smash. Tag back into this match. Priest move out in the way. South of Heaven to Smash. Cover. Smash kicks out. How is Demolition still in this match? Now Priest trying to fight back here against Smash. But the Smash, every mind has Priest in a headlock. Some sort of fist to the face of Priest. I don't know. I think it was a fist. A hammerlock. Fist drop or something. And now tagging in Axe again. And Axe fired up, looking to perhaps finish this off. Finish the reign of the Terror Twins once and for all. But Priest with the reversal. And now another South of Heaven. This time the Axe. Cover. Smash there to save it. Now Axe with the reversal again on Damien. Another fist to the face of Priest. Cover from Axe. Priest kick it out at 1. Body slam from Axe. Tag and Smash. Tag and Rhea Ripley. Roundhouse from Rhea. She ain't giving up. Terra Twins fight to the end. Ripley throwing smash like it's nothing. And now perhaps Ripley was looking for her that combination of strikes that she likes to do. And now smash perhaps was looking for something right there. Now taking down Ripley on the ring mat. And Ripley with a headbutt to smash. Lift him up. Razor's Edge. And now taking smash down. Cover. Axe there to save it. Or did smash kick out 1-2. Now Rhea Ripley may be ready to close this out for the Terra Twins. Riptide! Cover! Terra Twins retain! The magical reign continues! Once again, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley managed to defy the odds and shut up all of the doubters once again. And the magical reign of dominance continues. Thousand Eggman couldn't stop them. Phoenix Corporation couldn't stop them. The D'Angelo family couldn't. And now when we thought that Demolition had them, they shut the door on Axe and Smash here at Frontier. Who will be unable to dethrone these two? I have no idea. Maybe I have a few ideas of which teams could, but at the same time, Priest and Ripley might prove us wrong again. I have no idea. But congratulations to Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley on another successful title defense. But up next, we got our first of 3 matches for the Terrors as the Rad Scientist, Dr. Coyle, set to go one-on-one with Single Ladies ally from the 7, the Immortal Spy, known as The Order.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, the 7 Soldiers.
So explain everything. So of course, Coyle attacks Singularity backstage after Singh found out that Kanye ended up becoming the board contender. And Coyle's been distracting Singularity for weeks while she's trying to prepare for Kanye. So Singh decided to call in the Order as her answer to deal with Coyle here tonight while Singh has a Kanye tonight for the Women's Championship.
And her opponent, representing the Terrors, from parts unknown, the scientist, Dr. Colt Lee!
Obviously, as I mentioned, Coil basically was trying to distract Singularity. Tried to, make an unfocus for Kanye, and so, of course, that's why the Order is here in the first place, to deal with Singularity. Now, of course, the Order helped Singularity in a tag team match and had a singles debut of her own, which Coil decided to attack the Order during her entrance to that singles match last episode. And after that match as well, and they engaged in a brawl that security had to break up on stage. But now these two finally get each other one-on-one for the first time ever, so this is definitely going to be a good match. This is probably the match I've been excited for the most. Because we know what Coil's capable of. But the Order, she's new. She's still new here, but I tell you, she's tough as nails, especially because of her immortality. She is genetically immortal. And why is the handshake? Of course, Coil does not want a handshake. Or does she? Sorry, and Coil, of course she would. Of course she would. Sorry, to break the fourth wall, I had to do that. Anyway, of course Coil would play tricks on the Order. Of course. And now, never trust Coil right there. Why would the Order shake Coil's hand? It's legit asking for an ass whooping. Like, I hopefully Order can recover here and beat Coil's ass, but not a good start. As I was explaining about the Order, she's genetically immortal thanks to her father, her daddy, Geno, the main bad guy of Fortnite. And then the next season as well, which possibly at the time of this videos of this stream's upload on YouTube, the new season of Fortnite will be out. So yeah, but anyways, Order with a German to Dr. Coil, and now Coil with the reversal on the Order. And now the Order in the corner. And now the Coil rubbing, using the ropes as a weapon against the Order. Now sending her out to ringside. And now telling the crowd to shut up. And now Coil up on the top rope. And a nice clothesline or something from the Doctor. And now Coil oh! Powerbomb on the LD apron. Now the Order trying to fight back here. Nice suplex from the Order. And now the Order throwing Coil closer to the table. And now, oh, nice German suplex from the Order. And now Coil managing to break out of that hold and sending the Order, I think, back into the ring now. And the Order back up, but Coil right there to grab her. And now the Doctor into the cover. But the Order kicking out. And now the Order, inverted DDT from the Immortal Spy. And now, Coil is looking for some sort of crazy kick. And now, a knee shot from the Doctor. Coil just playing mind games right now with the Order. And now a missile drop kick from Coil. And now, the Order with a clothesline or something, I don't know. The Order's trying to rally back, but Coil, just one step of her. We know how smart Dr. Coil is. And now look into Billy Goat's curse. Is the Order about to tap out? No, she is not. Now what the Order has it planned for the Doctor. Eat defeat from the Order. Now the Order, Dragon, Coil, in the ring, cover. Coil kicking out. And now, the Order was looking for the Order Cutlass. But Coil taking her down. Now perhaps looking to end the Order right here. This might be it. Shocking Doom. Cover. Dr. Coil victorious. Well, I was gonna mention this. The Cube Queen earlier, I think yesterday, said that Coil would dismantle the Order, and that's exactly what happened. The Order was just another experiment for the Doctor. And that is one victory for the Terrors here tonight. Dr. Coil victorious over the Order. But if I know the Order, I feel like this is far from over. Her toughness. She ain't gonna go down that easily. She may have lost tonight, but she ain't gonna give up that easily, especially to someone like Coil. Speaking of not giving up, and newcomers here, up next we got the Phoenix Corporation taking on Sonic and Shadow the Hedgehog.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from out of this world, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Sonic the Hedgehog, of course, came beginning of the season, at the season, had a feud with Trevor, but during that feud with Trevor decided to have Phoenix Corporation attack Sonic backstage. After Overdrive, Sonic decided to challenge the leader of the Phoenix Corporation, J.R. Phoenix, to a singles match full of revenge. Sonic won, but Phoenix Corporation attacked Sonic after the match. So Sonic decided to bring some backup to even the odds.
and his partner from out of this world, weighing in at 225 pounds, Shane.
And of course, that backup being this guy right here, the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog. And ever since Shadow showed up, it has been a game changer. Annihilated Kaden Phoenix in his debut match. Then went on to annihilate JR Phoenix. But tonight it is tag team action. Fighting alongside Sonic against both JR Phoenix and Kaden Phoenix here tonight at Frontier. So the question is, my question is, can Phoenix Corporation even survive? Like, yes, a bunch of mercenaries that Trevor hired in the first place to attack Sonic, but they have been outnumbered they have been outgunned since Shadow showed up. And knowing that this crowd really wants Sonic and Shadow to win, I think I do as well. I'm just questioning, how long can Phoenix Corporation survive? Hell, maybe even pull off the upset here tonight, to the surprise of many. Like, yeah, they've been here longer than Sonic and Shadow, but as I mentioned, they have just been overpowered. Ever since Shadow showed up. Well, looky here.
At a combined weight of 557 pounds, JR and the Monster KP, the Corporation.
I forgot to do the trios engine. Well, lookies here. Davey, the third member, of course, of Phoenix Corporation. I guess since he didn't qualify for the Saloon Heist Brawl, I guess he's just gonna volunteer here to try to support Kaden and JR here tonight. Be the backup. I don't know if that's even gonna matter here, but it could. As JR starting the match off against Sonic. Now Sonic moving out the way. This is going to be a good one, I have a feeling. Been waiting for this one all night. Yep, your guys are up. And Sonic right now on the attack on JR Phoenix. Face first into the turnbuckle. And now what does the Blue Blur have in store for the leader of Phoenix Corp? Uh-oh. Is Sonic going for what I think he's going for? You must have watched some Shane McMahon tape because he's going coast to coast. Cover on JR Phoenix. I don't think that's enough. No, kick out. JR, he might be a tag team competitor most times, but he's still one tough motherfucker. And now JR sits Sonic into the referee and now take him down. Phoenix Corporation in control now. But I do want to remind everybody in chat right now, or watch on demand on YouTube right now as Kaden Phoenix gets tagged into this match, that up next, our next match after this match, is the Saloon Heist Brawl match. 30 minutes of pure chaos. So we're going to be here for a while next, after this match. Cover from Kaden. But Shadow in there for the save. And now, JR Phoenix tagged back into this match. And now, Sonic gonna get something going here against JR again. Now sending JR into the corner, and tag in is Shadow the Hedgehog. We know what Shadow did to JR and Kaden in singles competition, but now comes this tag team match. JR and Kaden are probably now more prepared now that they know they're fighting Shadow. Inverted DDT from the Ultimate Life Form. Now JR with the reversal on Shadow. And now a fist to the face of the Ultimate Life Form. And now Kaden Phoenix tag back into this matchup. And now Shadow managing to reverse Kaden. An elbow drop from Shadow. Now sending Kaden Phoenix into the corner. Now fist and chops from the Ultimate Life Form. And now Shadow working the arm of Kaden Phoenix and dropping his foot on Kaden's mask. Now, what's Shadow faking? Oh, a drop kick from the Ultimate Life Form. The Blue Blur Sonic tagging back into this match. And now allowing Kaden to tag in JR. Fans rallying behind the Hedgehogs here. Oh, nice elevated flatliner from Sonic. Cover on Kaden. Kick out. And now Kaden with a slap. And now Kaden showing that power off. And now what is Kaden going up to top rope doing? Big guy and all. Elbow drop. And now, Jesus Christ, what a sidewalk slam. Cover. Sonic kicking out. And Sonic kind of tired, it looks like. And now, oh! Sonic moved out the way. Sending Kaden out to ringside, and now, oh! Kaden moving out the way. Now, sending Sonic into the barricade. Now Kaden just working on the arm of the Blue Blur. Now Sonic with the reversal on Kaden. Really needs to get Kaden back into that ring right now. Which he does. And a springboard frog splash from Sonic. Cover. JR with the save. And now Sonic with those quick, fast feet of his. Kicking the holy hell out of Kaden Phoenix. And now Shadow tagged into the match. And he's doing the same exact thing. Just in his own way. And now, oh, was looking for a chaos kick, but missed. Shadow was looking for a chaos kick on Kaden, but missed. And now, oh, tries again. Another chaos kick. Cover. Kaden kicks out. Shadow thought he had Caden right there. But never underestimate Caden Phoenix. Monster choke slam. Cover. Sonic in for the save. No, I think Shadow would have kicked out of it anyway. Now JR into the match. Shadow moving out the way. Sling Blade. Tagging in Sonic again. Now Sonic went up to the top rope for a drop kick, and now I think he's lining up JR for a homing shot. Cover. Caden with the save. These two teams just going at each other. You gotta give it to Phoenix Corporation for staying in this fight for so long. Here against Sonic and Shadow. Now Sonic managing to get out that corner. JR sending Sonic back into the corner. JR perhaps will look for perhaps a double team with Caden. I don't know. Neck breaker from JR. And now he's not allowing Shadow to be tagged into that match. That is the last thing Phoenix Corp probably want to happen, is Shadow being tagged back into this match. Sonic with the reversal on JR. No. What does Sonic have? Oh, it's a Z360! Shadow tagged back in the match. And Caden tagged back into the match. Caden was looking for another monster chokeslam, I think. Shadow moving out the way. Caden with the reversal. There's another monster chokeslam. Cover. Sonic again with the save. And now, Caden just demolishing Shadow right now. I think Shadow might need attack in Sonic here shortly. Because I don't think he can survive long enough against Phoenix Corp as well. Tag in Sonic, tag in JR. And now, uh-oh. Oh, there's that DDT. JR with that DDT on the Sonic. Phoenix Corp might have it right here. Cover. Shadow with the save. And uh-oh, Sonic fired up now. I think JR may have just made Sonic piss. And now Sonic once again with those kicks. And now perhaps looking to put JR away for real this time. Homing shot. Cover. Caden with the save. And now Sonic tagging in Shadow again. And now Chaos Kick. Chaos Kick to JR. Cover. JR kicks out. How is JR Phoenix still in this match? Cover on Shadow. Kick out immediately from the Ultimate Life Form. Shadow take it down with a left hook from JR. And a cheap shot from Caden. Now JR up on the middle rope. Perhaps looking to end this for Phoenix Corporation. Now sending Shadow back into the corner. Shadow with the reversal on JR. JR with the reversal back. Shadow with the reversal on JR. Tagging in Sonic once again. Double team from the Hedgehogs. And now, JR rolling out to ringside. And now, Sonic perhaps lining up JR for one last homing shot. Cover. JR! How? How is Phoenix Corp still in this match? You have got to be kidding me! JR with the reversal. Now with kicks of his own. Cover on Shadow. Sonic in for the save. And now Shadow with the reversal on JR. Now Shadow perhaps might be looking to end JR right here. And right now! Nice reversal from Shadow. And now, Chaos Kick once again. Cover. Sonic and Shadow victorious. But you have got to give it to Phoenix Corporation. And especially JR Phoenix. JR took so many homing shots and shadow kicks. I mean, chaos kicks. So many homing shots and chaos kicks. But still kept on getting up. I wasn't joking when Phoenix Corporation are tough as nails in both tag team action or singles action. But Sonic and Shadow still finding a way to get the win here tonight. And what a win for these two. Now the question is this the end of this tag team? Or they're going to go on the separate ways in singles action? Or will these two perhaps stay a tag team? That's the question that I think everybody's questioning themselves.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mike the Champ. From Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds, Malachi St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton! From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 215 pounds, King Case O. From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 215 pounds, King Case O. North Dakota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Cameron Frost!
26 competitors. And I know I usually turn off the HUD, but if I'm completely honest, we need the HUD for this match. So that we can see the score and we can see who has a finisher at the ready. So buckle up, everybody. Wherever you're watching this right now on Twitch, on demand on YouTube as a VOD, get ready for the most insane 30 minutes in UWF. Obviously, I mentioned last season, Omega Outlaw ended up becoming the inaugural winner of this match. Who will be the one to follow in his footsteps? Unless, of course, we have a unless we have a draw. If we have a draw, then the GM Teddy Long's got to think about something. Anyways, no disqualifications, no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions. Only way to score is by hitting your finisher. And now Malachi with the thumbtacks, I see. This is right now, we got Orton going after Malachi. Queso now with a clothesline to the Viper, and now got Queso and McFly going at it. Chaos got a traffic cone. And Cameron Frost just shooting everybody the finger. Nice stuff from Queso on the Chaos, and now seems like Chaos right now on top right now in this match. Oh, a backhand takes down McFly. We got Mike the Champ fighting Cameron Frost at ringside. And now Orton sending McFly into the ropes. And now Queso and Frost get back into the ring. And as this match is going on, I am right now updating the match card Discord for the people watching on Twitch who are in my Discord. I am updating the results, and first blood has happened. The first finisher is hit, and King Queso takes the early lead in this match. So right now, King Queso in the lead in this match, as Mike the Champ beating the holy hell out of Randy Orton in the corner. And Queso off to an early lead. Now last season, remember Fisher went off to an early lead and he pretty much dominated the rest of the match, but somehow Omega Outlaw managed to come back in that match. We'll see if Queso is able to keep that lead for the entire rest of this matchup, or will somebody else be able to come back as, Randy Orton's got Chaos right where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton, Hangman's DDT. And now, Chaos might be in danger. Orton's got an RKO at the ready. And he's got Chaos stunned. Also, we do got paybacks in this match. Iron Jaw and then low blow. What a case. Oh, straight on low blow. Orton was looking for a RKO, but Chaos decided to go low and hit Orton in his little Viper. to stop that RKO from happening. Clever move from Chaos to use that low blow to stop Randy. And now, Queso was trying to give Orton a low blow as well. Uh-oh! Frigid Death! Cameron Frost is on the board. We are tied 1-1 between King Queso and Cameron Frost. Springboard roundhouse kick from Queso. Knee from Frost. And now, Frost using that sledgehammer on McFly. There's definitely no love lost between Frost and McFly. And uh-oh. Queso has two finishers. Uh-oh. King Queso once again scores. Extending his lead. And who just scored? Randy Orton scores the first RKO of the match from the Viper. And now, wait a minute. Once again, King Queso scores. What a match so far. King Queso right now off to an early lead. 2 points ahead of Cameron Frost and Randy Orton. now, we're almost halfway through the match. Right now, both King Queso and Randy Orton are tied for the match. Wait a minute. King Queso has just taken the lead back. Chaos greeting Queso back into the ring. The fake so has been busted open as Randy Orton just takes a shot at MTC and shatters his little Mike the Champ. Oh, and now Queso just shattered Chaos's little Zodiac. Audio? Uh-oh. It's off? Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god. I apologize for audio off. Can you hear? Yeah. I apologize. I've been talking this entire time. I don't know how long, but it's been a chaotic match. And plus, it was gonna be hard for me anyway to keep up with this match. But anyways, back on track. King Queso right now in the lead. Up 2 on Randy Orton. It's been a chaotic mess. As Frost looking for a DDT on Frost. And now McFly. Back suplex to Queso. Like I said, the technical issues were bound to happen here, but hey, this is a chaotic match. It was going to be tough for me to call this match, but hey, I'm doing a pretty good well calling this match, I think. And now Cameron Brawl. Oh, fireball to Chaos! A damn fireball! And once again, King Queso scores and he hits it on Randy Orton. The one guy who is trailing behind Queso the closest. I think that may have secured the deal on, maybe not actually, RKO to McFly. And Cameron Frost scores again with that finisher, and now Chaos scores again with Creeping Darkness. Now Chaos got a steel chair, hitting Randy Orton with that chair. Now sending Orton into the corner. And now Queso and Minty C in the ring fighting while Chaos is down. Chaos back up. And uh-oh, ZDT! Now that's a signature, not a finisher, so it will not count as a score. No, it's Chaos got mine. Well, McFly's gonna stop those plans. McFly, the hometown favorite. Yes, Sharon won against Catherine, and after the match, Sharon shook hands with Catherine after Catherine extended her hand out, and Sharon earned the respect of Catherine. And now Queso throwing more thumbtacks into that ring. Randy Orton with a vintage DDT to Chaos. And now, oh, into the tax Queso goes. The two men were up the furthest. Actually, I think McFly just scored again. Yeah, Malachi's now at 6. As we reach the last 5 minutes of this match. RKO the Queso, that's huge! Because now Orton's only down by 1. And now, more... How many thumbtacks are in that ring? Jesus Christ. Somebody back there, security, better count every single thumbtack that's in that ring right now after we clean them up. Like, put them in the bag, throw them down on the table and count every single last one of them. I dare somebody backstage to do it without cutting themselves. And now, Queso with our inverted DDT to Randy. Oh, roundhouse kick from NTC. On the Queso. McFly kick! McFly kick again! Malachi is only down by 1 from Orton and down by 2 from Queso. Randy trying to stop Queso from scoring again. But it might be too late. Legit, everybody's got to work together to stop Queso if they don't want him to win. Especially McFly and Randy. And now, that's a signature. Queso's got 2 finishers. If he hits both, or I feel like if he just hits one of them at least, I feel like it's over for Randy's chances of winning. Queso with the reversal on. McFly now sending Mike the Champ into the corner. But reverse from NTC. Queso rolling out the way now. Cameron Foss taking a trip to MT City. McFly kick. McFly kick. Malachi's only down by 1. He's tied with Randy. NTC scores. 2 minutes remain in the Saloon Heist Brawl match. Randy moving out the way. Queso is down. Queso back in the ring. Chaos, I think, just scored. Now Randy's got Queso, and now, well, Queso was looking for a finisher. Randy's got a finisher. If he can hit that thing and he'll tie things up last second. Wait a minute. Queso just scored. Orton's got a finisher and a signature. He might be able to tie this thing up, but Queso trying not to allow that to happen. Queso wants to ensure that victory is his for the taking. And I think just like that, it might have been secured. "30 seconds remain." Orton with the reversal on McFly. "15 seconds. Queso stunned. Chaos scores. 9, 7, 6. I can't see the timer. It's over. King Queso wins the Saloon Heist Brawl match. What a match. You gotta give it to all 6 of these men. But in the end, the king comes out on top. And King Queso wins the Golden Star Briefcase. He redeems himself by beating Torres in his qualifying match and wins the Saloon Heist Brawl match. You may not like his attitude, but you gotta respect the performer that he is. This kid's got a bright future ahead of him, and if potentially a world championship in his future. What a huge win for King Queso. But up next, we got three. This match was just made after last episode. The Hardy Boys have volunteered to be a distraction and keep the terrorists occupied so that they would not interfere in the Order's match against Coil and won't interfere in the match between the Emperor and CM Punk later on tonight. But the question is, who is Matt and Jeff Hardy teaming up with? Because they're facing off against Bowser and Eggman, and as well as the returning Cube Queen. We'll have to find that out right here, right now.
The following is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Dr. Eggman Bowers and the Queen, the Tears.
The Koopa King Bowser on the right. The 300 IQ scientist himself, Dr. Ivor Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman, on the left, and in the center, the leader of the terrors, the terror from beyond reality, the Cube Queen. Made her return last episode, showing up far ringside for Bowser Eggman's match against the Hardy Boys, which was originally scheduled for this match. She got ejected at ringside during that match. But tonight, she joins the former tag team champions in this 3-on-3 match against the Hardy Boys and the mystery partner. If I'm completely honest, I think chat knows exactly who the partner is. I think we all know who it is. Yes, she got blasted by everybody after she posted on X. Oh, 2K's gonna make them come out one by one. Okay, sounds good with me.
And their opponents, first, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
I think this is a good idea for the Hardy Boys to come out one by one. It builds suspense to the reveal of the mystery partner. So instead of both of them coming out at the same time, which would be cool, but hey, they want to build suspense. And I agree with Chef by coming out first and then Matt. Jeff Hardy obviously got demolished by Eggman in singles competition before the tag match last episode on Danger Zone. Obviously redeemed himself in the tag match last episode, and now 3-on-3 here tonight at Frontier.
And from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at pounds, Matt Hardy!
You can hear the fans here in Fort Worth chanting, delete, 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 for Matt Hardy. And that's what exactly he's here to do with Jeff and the mystery partner. Delete the terrors from UWF here tonight. But it's going to be extremely tough. Bowser Eggman already tough enough for the Hardys. Adding the Cube Queen is another story. Remember, this was the woman who demolished everybody. Singularity, Catherine, Zarya, Jay Gargill, 70 Buck her. Singularity, who was of course the one that eventually defeated Cube Queen, but she even fell to the Cube Queen. But now the question is, who's Matt and Jeff brought in? Who have they brought? Yep, I expected this. Yeah, I think we all expected this.
And their partner from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita!
Team Extreme! Anybody? Lita's here to neutralize the threat of the Cube Queen. Of course, Matt and Jeff have to go with her. No better option for the Hardys to pick. Well, the question is, who's starting the match? It is Jeff Hardy and Dr. Eggman. Yeah, Master X, right? Jesus Christ, and look how bloody the ring is. Even after the thumbtacks have been removed. Oof. The ring is still a bloody mess. Now Eggman working on Jeff Hardy in the corner. The Terror's looking to bounce back after their defeat last episode. And now Cube Queen, I don't know what she was thinking doing. No. Jeff back to the ring, moving out the way. Obviously, the Terrors want to keep that momentum going after Dr. Coyle's big victory over the Order earlier tonight. And now Lita tagged into the match. Let's see what she can do against the Eggman. And now Eggman rolling out to ringside. And just getting out the way, and tag in is the Cube Queen. The former UWF Women's Champion, making her first match appearance since her return. And no better place to do it than here at Frontier. And already, with that powerful offense, we have known to know from her. And now mocking, of course, Lita, just playing mind games with her. But too much mind games! Lita with a springboard moonsault to the Queen. Lita wants to show the Queen that she ain't scared of her. But you don't want to underestimate the leader of the Terrors. So many have, and so many have regretted it. She is a powerful threat that should not be taken lightly. Cover from Lita as the Queen kicks out. Jeff Hardy tagged back into the match. Right, the Hardy boys are not scared of beating up such a mutant alien like the Cube Queen. They're looking to packing back to where she came from, which is the last reality. But Cube Queen make a smart move by tagging Bowser back, Bowser into the match for the first time tonight. And now, what is Bowser showing off his power? Jesus Christ. And now, just mocking him. Who tagged in? Matt Hardy into the match for the first time here tonight on Frontier. And now Matt, with a inverted DDT to Bowser. Kick out at 1 from the Koopa King. And now, tagging in Lita. Ooh. Whoa! Nice double team from Matt Hardy and Lita. Thank God Edge is not watching this. Hopefully it won't. He'll be jelly. And now, well, maybe not. I mean, Edge has got Beth Phoenix next, so maybe not. But Cube Queen back into this match. Nice one, X. Nice one. And now Cube Queen has Lita into the corner now. Just pure devastating strikes. I talk about how much Singularity is the most pure striker in the UWF Women's Division. Cube Queen's right up there with her power to power when it comes to those strikes. But more so just strength and power that the Cube Queen excels in. And now, oh, we know what's coming now. The triple cube bombs that she's made famous to her arsenal. Comfort from the former women's champion. Jeff with the save. Lita with the reversal, and now a twist of fate from Lita. Matt Hardy in for the tag. And now, tag it is Jeff Hardy. Hardy Boys ready to show the Queen what they're made of. This is the classic Hardy's tax. Team cohesion we grow to know over the years. And now Jeff sending the Cube Queen back into the corner. And now sending Jeff into the terrace corner and tagging in Bowser again. And now, oh, Jeff Hardy with the reversal on Bowser. Now Jeff attacking Bowser, Eggman ringside. Now Eggman throwing Jeff Hardy back into the ring. And now Bowser with that power. Now, what is he thinking? Stop to the groin area of Jeff Hardy as Eggman gets back into this matchup. Jeff Hardy with the reversal snap suplex to Dr. Eggman. Now in the corner, Eggman was in the corner. And this has been an interesting one nonetheless. And now, Egg Factor to Jeff Hardy. Kick out. broken up by Matt Hardy. And now, uh-oh. Change of pace. Lita in for the save. I don't know how much punishment Jeff can take, but he's staying in this fight. And now, taking down Eggman in the corner. Classic Hardy's cohesion. And now, uh-oh! Twist of fate to Eggman! And now looking, perhaps, the Swanton Bomb. Eggman had his knees up. Eggman with the knees up. And now Jeff, with fist in the corner to the doctor. And Eggman managing to get out after 7 punches. And a lariat from the doctor. Lita tagged back into the match. Cube Queen tagged back into the match. Taking a cheap shot, I think, at Jeff. There. And now, oh no. No, 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 not this. Not this. Not Cube Queen using her damn powers to weaken Lita. And now, uh-oh, lining up Lita for that Cube Hammer. Cover. But she knew that Jeff was coming and now just took that shot from Jeff Hardy like that. Now Cube Queen just outpowering Lita. This is why she's a game changer right here, folks. This is why she held the UWF Women's Championship for how long she did. From Inferno Summer to Casino back because of this much pure dominance. And now she's going for the pin on Lita. Lita managing to kick out. And now going for another pin. But not. Wait a minute. Where'd she go? Oh, I think Cube Queen might have been looking for Reality's Gate. But Lita managed to prevent that from happening. And now, once again, that power from the Cube Queen. But Lita's not giving up. She's giving the Queen a fight that she'll remember for a while. And now perhaps looking for that Lita Salt miss. Cube Queen with the knees up on the Lita Salt. Cube Queen back up already. And now just these two just going power for power at each other. Oh, a Cube Hammer from the Cube Queen. Cover. The Terrors victorious for the second time tonight.
Here are your winners. Powers, the Queen, and Dr. Eggman, the Terrors.
Well, give it to Lita and the Hardy Boys. They tried their best, but the Cube Queen is as powerful she's ever been. Her apps, she is still as powerful she was last season. despite being gone for a while. I'm afraid for the locker room with her return. Men, women, she is back with vengeance. All the Terrors are. They are not going to give up until they reclaim everything that they once have. But up next, we got the Hardcore Championship Fatal 4-Way match. It ain't her against the entire locker room. It's the entire locker room against all of the Terrors. But her and the Emperor, the big two main threats. Which his match is still to come later tonight. Anyways, Hardcore Championship 4-Way up.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match and is for the Universal Wrestling Hardcore Championship. Introducing the challenger from Queens, New York, weighing in at 260 pounds, Donald Trump!
Now, here's an interesting fact about Donald Trump here at Frontier. Believe it or not, he was in the Saloon Heist Brawl last season. Yeah, with people like Boyd Monarch, Davey, Fincher, and the eventual winner, the Omega Outlaw. And now one season later, he is back at the same event, but now competing in a fatal 4-way match for the Hardcore Championship which this is not his first time competing for this championship in a 4-way match. And I'll also I'll explain more when Snoop Dogg comes out, because he was also involved in that 4-way match that I just mentioned. So when Snoop Dogg comes out, I'll mention the history with that match.
And introducing the challenger, weighing in at 185 pounds, Iron Man Cody!
And here comes the man who is the rightful #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship. Iron Man himself, Tony Stark, beat Snoop Dogg in an #1 contender match to get this opportunity here tonight, but Trump ended up attacking Tony during his entrance for that match. Ultimately, Stark and Trump had a one-on-one match the episode after, which, after that match, Snoop attacked both of them, which led to both GM Teddy Long and the UWF Hardcore Champion himself, Hugh Jackman, to make tonight's Hardcore Championship match a fatal 4-way. So that pretty much explains why we are here tonight with this Hardcore 4-way match between these 4 men. But obviously, this is Tony's second time ever challenging for the Hardcore Championship. He fell short to Dr. Coyle last season on an episode of Danger Zone after he won the Hardcore Championship number 1 contender tournament at Deadly Graveyard, beating Penta and in a match that was supposed to be a triple threat with Tornado Taurus in it. I remember this time, Max. I remember that Taurus was supposed to be in that match. But anyways, it was 1-on-1 between Stark and Penta. Stark won and then lost.
And introducing the challenger from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 192 pounds, Smooth Dog!
Okay, so Snoop, of course, has some history here at Frontier. He actually won the Hardcore Championship at this event last season, beating Chaos. Can Snoop, for the second season in a row, win the Hardcore Championship at Frontier? That is the question to be asked. But, as I was mentioning with Trump, he was involved in a four-way match for the Hardcore Championship at Frontier alongside Trump, Madison, who was the champion at the time, and the eventual winner, ironically, Chaos. So, that is the first four-way Hardcore Championship match that Trump and Snoop competed in. So, those two are not strangers to this match type.
And introducing the champion from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Universal Wrestling and Hardcore Champion, Hugh Jackman!
And here's the Hardcore Champion himself, Mr. Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. Obviously, he survived Coil at Overdrive, but now he has even more tougher challenge here tonight, if you would say it's tougher. Yeah, no Wolverine tonight. He wanted to unleash, he had to legit do it against Coil. Legit, she's tough. This is just business of defending the title in a four-way match. Coil pushed him too far at Overdrive, to the point he had to be Wolverine. This is just a four-way, normal four-way hardcore championship match. No special outfits needed tonight. Just dealing champion business here tonight against three other challengers in this four-way match. Anyways, we'll have to find out who walks away with the Hardcore Championship here at Frontier. Let's get it on! And how ironic, Tony immediately going after Jackman and Snoop going after Trump. These four were teams. Jackman and Tony were teams last episode. Same thing with Trump and Snoop. Like I said at the end of that match, it's every man for themselves here tonight at Frontier. It's Snoop right now. Just got laid out with a fast press from the champion. Oh, and Trump's got the garbage can. And now where is he going? Where's Donnie going? Back into the ring. Trump goes as Snoop gets thrown over the ring and into ringside. Now Jackman working on the leg of Donald Trump. Trying to wear out that knee as Snoop helicopter spins and slaps Tony. And now Jackman can't lift Trump for a powerbomb, instead lands and smushes that trash can flat. Now Jackman bringing the fight to Trump. Nice reversal from the president. And Iron Man looks like talking that classic Tony Stark trash talk to Snoop. Also, we know Tony, he likes to, you know, talk a lot of trash. The only way he knows how to. And now, cover for the champion. Is that enough to retain the title? Trump managing the kick out at 2. Snoop getting down with the crowd, taunting. But Stark with their attack on Snoop. And these two probably want to get it back in the ring sooner rather than later. That's exactly what they're doing right now. And now, backbreaker from Trump. And now, Iron Man sitting stupid to the corner. Jackman taunting the crowd, getting them fired up. Fighting Trump at ringside while Tony fights Snoop inside the ring. What a night it's been here at Frontier. This has been arguably been a better show than last season's Frontier. Cover from Tony, but Jackman there to save the title. Oh, there's that right hook. There's that right hook from Hugh Jackman. But not going for the pin because he knows that Snoop is up. And will break that pin if he goes for it. Elbow drop. Now he's going for the cover. To retain. Donald Trump in for the save. And now, Trump with the upper hand. Nice body slam from Trump. As Snoop has gotten the thumbtacks out. I thought we were done with those after the Saloon Ice Brawl. And apparently those thumbtacks are penetrating Tony Stark's armor. It's penetrating through that Iron Man suit. That must be a Halloween costume, dude, and not an actual Stark Tech suit. Oh God, Snoop's got a ladder. Setting it up between the ring and the announce table. Snoop has always been a wild card, and he's been dragged into those tacks, I believe. And now, calf crusher from Stark! Jackman there to save it, and now, Tony, referee down by the way. Cyclone bomb. Cover from Stark. Referee with the slow count. Jackman kicks out at 1. Yes. Tony obviously has to tinker with that suit because it always gives him issues a lot of the times. And now Trump trying to pin Tony, but Jackman right there to stop him. And now feet on the ropes, but Jackman ain't allowing that to happen with Trump. Snoop. Yes. And now, end of election to Iron Man. End of election. And now Snoop right there to try to foil Trump's plans of pinning Tony for the title. Now Snoop's got a steel chair. And now, Jackman was looking for that right hook. He was looking for that damn right hook on Snoop. Now Iron Man looking to pin Snoop right here. Trump saves it at 1. And now Stark's got Trump on his shoulders and drops him down on the tacks. Now, looking to do the same thing, but Snoop out in ringside. Luckily, no thumbtacks on the ringside floor. Now, what is Jackman thinking? Nice top rope clothesline. And oh my God, Tony! Tony Stork just started a fire on that table. Watch out, everybody. And now, Tony. Oh, right hook the Snoop Dogg. Right hook the Snoop Dogg. And Jackman trying to expose a Trump. But atomic drop to Jackman. Snoop Dogg's right for the taking. Trump throwing the garbage can on Snoop. And now, going for the cover. Like, is this gonna... No! Tony not allowing Trump to get a win that easily. And now, Tony dropping Trump into corner now. Champion Jackman just grabbing some thumbtacks, I think I don't know what he was doing. Snoop on the ladder, by the way, that he set up in the first place. And now Stark battling with Jackman again. And now Tony's the one on the ladder. Snoop, they trying to go for a steel chair, but you realize Trump is there to pin Jackman and in for the save. Now what's Donnie looking for? Back body drop. Cover. Is that enough? Stark with the save. Rough Rider from Jackman. But Jackman was looking to light up Tony for a right hook, but Trump in for the save. And now, watch out! Snoop Dogg! Oh! Snoop might have it! Cover! Jackman and Trump save it, but the referee gets taken out again. Fast press from Trump. Snoop's got a kendo stick. Oh, wait a minute! Trump cold stunner! Trump cold stunner! Tony takes out with the Trump with a chop block. Cover the Trump. Slow count because the referee got knocked out. Snoop is right for the taking. Jackman exposes up that steel chair. Jackman was looking for a right hook. Nice springboard attack from Jackman. The champion in control of this match now. Forearm to Snoop. Trump back into the ring. Oh, he's looking for a right hook on Trump. But Trump managing get out the way. Now Jackman in the corner. And now Snoop into the cover. Calf crush to the Trump. Calf crush to the Trump. Snoop saves it. Right hook the Snoop Dogg. Right hook the Snoop. Nice attack from Iron Man. Cover the Snoop. One. Snoop kicks out. Tony almost had it. Tony almost had it. What a match right here. Oh! End of election! End of election! Cover! Donald Trump is the hardcore champion. Oh my God.
And new, the Universal Wrestling Hardcore Champion, Donald Trump.
I cannot believe I am saying this, but your new UWF Hardcore Champion is the damn President of the United States. Donald Trump has finally won the Hardcore Championship. And you can hear this building with mixed reactions. You hear boos, you hear cheers. It's a mixed crowd here at UWF Frontier. Like, everybody is mixed about the outcome of this match. I'm not going to say anything about my opinions on the match. All I'm going to say is, congratulations, Mr. President, on winning the Hardcore Championship. That's all I'm going to say. But up next, we got a big one. UWF Women's Championship. A lot of history in this next match. The Sailor Akanye set to challenge the Women's Championship champion, the Reality Warrior Singularity. If people watching on YouTube don't know the history between these two, Akanye held 2 championships outside of UWF and took them both. And and both of them were taken by Singularity. So tonight, Akanye's looking to make Singularity pay and make her feel what it's like to have a championship taken away from her. But if I know Singularity, she ain't going down without a fight.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Women's World Championship.
Don't ask me why the champion's coming out first. Some of the other champions tonight have come out first anyway, so it ain't a big deal. But anyways, Singularity, it's kind of ironic that she's competing here at Frontier, because last season at Frontier, this was actually the event she made her first appearance at. She showed up at one of the matches and made her debut for the company. 1 season later now, she's the women's champion and set to take on one of her biggest rivals ever that is not the Cube Queen. I am not joking when I mention history between Singularity and Akanye. Akanye is one of Singularity's biggest rivals in our event community, not named the Cube Queen. And here's the challenger, Akanye. For weeks on weeks, she's been targeting Singularity, telling her that she should be focusing on her and not Dr. Coyle. That explained why Singularity brought the order to UWF to deal with Dr. Coyle. Unfortunately, we saw earlier tonight, the order was unsuccessful in that attempt of stopping Coyle. as the rad scientist was victorious tonight. But now, can Singularity be successful tonight here against Kanye? Like I mentioned, Kanye's very mad that Singularity took not one, but 2 titles away from her in different companies. And now wants to repay the favor back to Singularity here tonight. Alright. I can kind of agree with you about that. X. Darren was real good. Say that Mahal doesn't have this game.
And her opponent from the future, the Universal Women's World Champion, the Future Hero.
This is a big match for Singularity because here's the thing: if she wins this match, she enters the next. Because her entering the next PLE as champion would mean the world to her. Because here's the reason why that would be a big deal. Neo Genesis is our next PLE. It is in her home city, her home reality of Neo Tilted. So it would mean the world to her if she could win here tonight against Kanye. But Kanye, of course, would love to spoil that homecoming before it even happens. As Kanye right now has the upper hand on Singularity. These two know each other really well. Who knows who might be in line for this title next? I mean, Coil put up an impressive win. But at the same time, Cube Queen might want a rematch eventually. I don't know when the Cube Queen's gonna get a rematch, but I have a strong feeling it will come one day, unfortunately. I just have a bad feeling. And now Singh mentioned to get out of that. And now super kick to Kanye. And now Singularity telling Kanye that she's been focusing on her ever since the moment she brought the order in. And now, Singh, Lady has Kanye in corners. Best Spear Striker in our E-Fed community. And now a coast to coast. Careful watching that, Sonic. That's how you do a coast to coast right there. Sonic took it slow earlier tonight with his coast to coast against Phoenix Corp. Singularity just taking it to high gear. Right there. And now, Singularity with those clotheslines to Kanye. This is Singularity's second title defense of her title reign since she defeated the Cube Queen at Casino Bash last season. And now, Kanye sending Singularity out to ringside. And now a Kanye on the top rope. And now double axe handle from the Pirate Princess. And now, once again, oh, Kanye had it scouted right there. Now Singularity back into the ring. And getting up now. And now, man, we had a slumber knocker all night. We're finally getting one right here. between these two heated rivals. Oh, a slap from Singularity. She's telling Akanya to bring more. And they're going at it. It is a brawl here at Frontier after the Saloon Heist brawl has concluded. And now Kanye has Singularity in the corner. Uh-oh. Punch and a spear from Kanye. Cover. Singularity out at 1. Now, perhaps, looking for that decapitation. Singularity was ready, however. Was ready. Zero punch! Zero punch! Cover! Kanye kicks out of the zero punch. And now, Singularity with combinations of strikes right there. Kanye with the reversal. Singularity back. And now, jabs from the Reality Warrior. The Bionic Elbow pay homage to Cody Rhodes, to her teammate from the Omega Zero Alliance. Yeah, it's Omega Outlaw Brody. And of course, if you want to say it as well, to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. But Kanye now back on top right here. Might have Sing right where she wants her. Up from a Kanye. Now Kanye taunting the crowd. Perhaps looking for that decapitation. But instead, another zero punch from Singularity. A Kanye kicking out again. And now Singularity driving fists to face and a slap. What does these two women have to do to bring each other down here tonight at Frontier? Singularity getting the crowd fired up. And now, uh-oh, decapitation from a Kanye. Cover. Singularity kicks out. Now, nice rolling attack move splash. Rolling senton from a Kanye. Oh, keyhole. Thanks, minion. And now, Singularity with the reversal on a Kanye. And now, once again, the strikes and a big boot. Might be ready to close this out right here. And another zero punch, the third one of this match. Cover. Singularity retains and embarrasses a Kanye once again.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Women's World Champion, the Future Hero.
You gotta give it to a Kanye. She always brings the best in Singularity. Singularity brings the best in a Kanye. That's what makes a good rivalry. But yet again, the Reality Warrior, once again, makes a Kanye's life a living hell. And for a Kanye and all that disrespect, that's what she deserves. To be shut up and stop fissing about her. Singularity was always going to be focusing on her, despite a Coil's constant distraction over the week. And tonight, Singularity proves just that here at Frontier. What a match. And what a title defense for the Reality Warrior here tonight. Up next is our semi-main event. The Second City Saint, the quote-unquote self-proclaimed best in the world, CM Punk, taking on the former UWF World Champion, the Emperor, for the third time ever. But this time, the only way to win is not by pinfall, not by submission, but by saying two words: I quit.
The following is an I Quit match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
It is clobbering time at Frontier. Punk came back right before Overdrive. And after Overdrive, he decided to attack the Emperor before he could say anything in an in-ring promo. Big mistake from Punk, but we know Punk never gives up. He came back 2 episodes later and told the Emperor he's still standing and challenged him tonight to an I Quit match. Punk, he believes. He studied the tape. He knows what he needs to do tonight. Question is, will we be able to survive?
And his opponent, representing the Terrors from out of this world, weighing in at 322 pounds, the Enforcer!
The Emperor has made Punk's life a living, hellish nightmare. He destroyed him at the Bash at the North Pole. But Punk came back and won the Royal Rumble match to get another opportunity at Twisted Chamber. The Emperor won that match in an ambulance match. And now tonight, these two go at it for the third time in their careers. This time, in an I Quit match. Perhaps this match type is more brutal than an ambulance match. You can argue that. Hell, it's even more brutal or as brutal as an ambulance match. You can argue what your opinion is about which one's more brutal. All we know that this match is not going to be for the weak in heart. Remember the rules of an I Quit match. Whoever says those two words loses the match. And somehow Punk's gotta make this gigantic robot say those two words somehow. Punk's gotta be faithful. The Emperor has a voice box that actually makes him speak English and not just random robot sounds. So That is one thing to be thankful of. And here we go. And the Emperor already with a submission move on Punk. But Punk refusing to say I quit immediately. And now what the Emperor has planned for Punk in the opening minutes of this contest. The Emperor already showing his power against CM Punk. Punk's familiar with this power, but still just cannot overcome it. And now the Emperor on the attack on CM Punk. It's just expected dominance early from the from the former world champion. Oh, Punk moved out the way of that spinning discus punch, but tried to make a attack on the Emperor. Now Punk trying to attack the Emperor, trying to knock him down, but the Emperor's just way too big, way too powerful. It's gonna be tough for Punk to bring him down in the first place. And now, what is this freakish robot going for? What weapon of mass destruction is he craving for? A baseball bat? Wait a minute! Punk able to intercept! This is Punk's opportunity, and now CM Punk wailing away on the champion. But the Emperor right back up immediately, and now, once again. Oh, there's that discus boot. That discus big boot, this time from the Emperor. And now, oh, there's that atomic drop clothesline combo. And now perhaps the Emperor was looking for something. Maybe that final prayer, final meltdown. I've come to the conclusion to call it final meltdown. The final prayer for the Emperor. And now the Emperor's got a steel chair. Now Punk just weak in the corner. Just can't do nothing about it. Wait a minute. Punk with the reversal in the corner now. Punk! Oh! Suplex! Punk! That was a big move from him, using all the power he had left. But the Emperor just big and fast. Man, Coil and Eggman have worked together to make the Emperor so powerful. Wait a minute. Final meltdown. And now, is Punk about to quit? Is Punk about to say I quit here at Frontier? Is he about to say Punk does not quit? He is still fighting. But how much does the Second City Saint have left in the tank? Wait a minute, Punk! Swinging that breaker to the Emperor. But Punk is tired. Punk managing to do something. What is he thinking? Emperor not gonna allow Punk to do what he wanted to do. But wait a minute. Might been a trap all along. Oh, a springboard drop kick from CM Punk. And now Punk on the top rope. Second City elbow drop. And now Punk. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's got the Emperor up on his shoulders. GTS. GTS. Is the Emperor gonna quit? The Emperor not quitting. Wait a minute. Punk's got a sledgehammer. He's got a sledgehammer. And now, Punk moving out the way. Yeah, me too. His moonsault that he did in that match with Cody at SummerSlam. And now, Punk makes the move out away of that toss. Wait a minute. Punk once again. That's the Emperor up on his shoulders, but reversal. Oh, and there's that atomic clothesline. Yet again. Oh, it might be over for Punk right here. It might be over right here. Wait a minute, Punk back into this match. Somehow, Punk is not giving up. Defiant as always is CM Punk. And now, oh, moved out the way. Perhaps Emperor was looking for an Emperor's fall or another final meltdown. But instead, Punk GTS to the Emperor. And now, Punk with that sledgehammer. And now, Punk grabbing the steel chair. What is he thinking? Oh, he's going for a submission move. Oh, is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? I think he's trying to rip the Emperor's arm off. He's trying to rip it off. He's trying to rip it off. The Emperor said, "I quit." Punk did it. Punk did it. CM Punk has made the Emperor say, "I quit." And all it took was Punk to threaten to rip the Emperor's arm off with that steel chair. Holy shit. CM Punk has defeated the Emperor. Punk never gave up. He never said, "I quit." And he's made a promise here tonight. CM Punk wins the I Quit match in Frontier. And ruins the Terror's perfect night. Take that, Queen. Punk just proved everybody wrong, proved them wrong. When you think you have the answers, CM Punk's there to flip the question upside down. What a shocker here at Frontier. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. A showdown at high noon for the UWF World Championship. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, set to defend against the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Wrestling World Championship.
And here's the challenger, the toughest SOB on the roster, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now this matchup's there's no bad blood between those two. It's been about respect for the most part, until Austin decided to almost cost Cody Rhodes his match last episode against Jon Stewart. Basically, he almost distracted Cody by coming out and saying just to remind Cody who's he facing tonight. Excuse me for that burp. But anyways, it is now put up and shut up time in this legendary dream match that's about to happen here at Frontier. And here's the champion, Cody Rhodes. That you more think, after what just happened last match, Cody's proud of Punk. I think we all are proud of CM Punk for defeating the Emperor at last. But anyways, back to the point of this match. Cody obviously almost lost to Stewart last episode. Thank God it was a non-title match, but Cody still managed to win, faithfully. But legit. Yeah, this is a dream match right here. We all agree that. This is going to be hopefully a wrestling clinic between these two. Just a non-stop brawl-out fight. And as Minion described it, a showdown at high noon.
Introducing the challenger from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin! And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Universal Wrestling and World Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
And here we go. There's the title, Cody Rhodes handling. And of course we had to have Little Nate, Charles Robinson, referee this match. It was either him or Jessica, but I feel like Little Nate is perfect for the job because of this big classic dream match right here. But here we go. Let the showdown at high noon commence. And these two right out the gate, going at it. Cody with the early lead. No, she wouldn't. Maybe so. You may be right, Wrestler. Cody making this. We got some chain wrestling. Cody slowing down the pace. Of course, Austin likes fast-paced action. Cody more the slow, methodical, technical type. So Cody right now with the early advantage on the Rattlesnake. But Austin, you don't want to underestimate it. It may not be in his speed, but he knows how to chain wrestle as well. He may be mostly a brawler, but don't underestimate the Rattlesnake when it comes to his chain wrestling abilities. As now he has the upper hand on the American Nightmare. Surprisingly. And it's Austin getting the better of the exchange. The veteran. I mean, both of them, but Austin's more the veteran here in this match. Cover from the rattlesnake. Is that enough? No, kick out from Cody. And now Austin missing the elbow drop, and now Cody might have the upper hand here in this match. Nice toss suplex from the American Nightmare. Once again, sorry for the burp. We all burp. And now Austin has Cody on the ropes. And a single axe handle smash. Reversal from Cody Rhodes. And now Cody once again trying to get back control of this matchup. Let's do the face of Stone Cold. Cody bringing the fight to the Rattlesnake here at Frontier tonight. Now stomping at the arm of the Texas Rattlesnake. Man, the ring's still a bloody mess after that crazy Saloon Heist brawl. You can definitely see all of the hard work and chaos that went into that match. How much blood was shed during that match. Austin with the reversal on Rhodes. And Cody was trying to send Austin into the turnbuckle. And a spine buster from the Rattlesnake. And now Austin talking trash to Cody. Telling him, get up, son. Get up. And now a fast press from the Rattlesnake. Busts open Cody Rhodes. Cover from Stone Cold. Cody kicking out at one. Perhaps, maybe lighting up Austin for a stutter. There was not really any bloodshed during that, that match. The Catherine and Sharon one. There might have been bloodshed in the four-way match as well. Might be. But wait a minute. Cody out of nowhere with the crossroads to Austin. That might be it for Stone Cold. Austin kicking out. Stone Cold with the reversal on Cody Rhodes. And now these two going back and forth. Oh, Cody just got slapped in the face by Stone Cold. And now Cody wants more. And now a slap back from the American Nightmare. Yes, we all know that this Rattlesnake never gives up. Neither does the American Nightmare. This is going to be a match of resilience here tonight. And these two just going at each other, punch for punch. And Austin getting the better exchange right there. Sending Cody into the corner. Body slam from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, what is Austin thinking? What is Stone Cold doing on the top rope? Double axe handle miss. And now, Austin grabs Cody. Rhodes with the reversal on Austin. And now, Cody. Pedigree, but both been tired. Cody just can't find resilience to cover Stone Cold. Right there for the taking. Now Austin with the cover on Cody. Oh my god. Wow! Just like that. 2K messing up. Whoa! There you go! I know, but oh well.
Here is your winner.
That will be a rematch. But anyways, what an upset! Stone Cold Steve Austin! Yeah, interfered. Stone Cold Steve Austin getting the win over Cody. I think Cody might have sprained his ankle or something. Somehow. No, oh well. Either way, it is what it is. I feel like Cody's probably going to issue his rematch clause next episode. Because this is... Sometimes we make mistakes, like I said. 4-4. But anyways, Austin getting the win in this showdown. But I feel like there might be a rematch next episode of Danger Zone. But anyways, the main, since this match was just a little fuck up on my end, I know what people think. I should have had the match stipulated. I'm still gonna do what I want, alright? That's why I had the comments turned off. But anyways, congratulations to Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I feel like Cody might want his rematch, and Austin probably gonna give it to him. Thank you all for coming. Besides the lackluster main event we had right here, thanks to my fuck up. We'll just say in storyline, Cody came in here with an injury from that match with Stewart, so yeah. So a little fourth breaking, but anyways. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll just see y'all next. We'll see y'all next time for UWF. Great show besides that last match, but we'll see y'all for episode 9 of Danger Zone. Take care, everybody. We're gonna rate out the... Oh, Slay just went live. Perfect. Alright, we'll rate out to him. Take care, everybody, on Twitch, YouTube, like, comment, like, and subscribe. The comment section turned off.